Hey, CastHeads, welcome to Cars and Caffeine with CastHeads Magazine 2025, the first episode. Got an entire year ahead of us. And of course, we've got an entire year of fantastic castings, bringing you the latest news right here on your favorite CastHeads Magazine channel. Now, we got some hot news for you. We're going to talk about the latest Hot Wheels and Ferrari collaboration that they've got back together again. And what? We can't talk about it. Why? It's not hot news. Everyone knows. Okay, fine. All right. Apparently everyone knows. Then let's talk about Majorette's. We can't talk about that either. But that's like, we got to know only like 3 days ago. It's like really hot news. Or you mean the influencers been talking about it for a while? Oh. So we were the last to know. All right, so then you guys obviously know about Majorette as well and the new castings that they're coming out with and the new line and the new logo. So we're not going to talk about that. Good for them. Very exciting stuff. So then let's not waste your time. Let's get straight into the meat of it. CastHeads Magazine, we've got a new issue out. As always, it's loaded with tons of fantastic features and featurettes, especially for you CastHeads and die-cast lovers. Automodelo is a brand that is totally worth looking at. They have some really exquisite models and we featured quite a few of them in the magazine. We've also got a new episode story of Full Size Avenue, the story between Lysander and Nick. You guys should read that. It is fabulous. It is something that we'll be continuing throughout the year in the magazine and developing the story. So keep checking in. You never know where the story may go. And of course, tons and tons of great die-cast. Also, if you're into fashion, don't forget, every month we'll be keeping you abreast of the latest Puma Motorsport fashion gear that you will certainly love to get on your body because of the sort of threads that kind of like tell people the sort of fan that you are. I, for one, am a huge Ferrari fan and I'm very excited about Formula One. As you can see, lots of Formula One cars behind me. And we're going to be looking at some new Formula One cars this year, new liveries. Very, very excited about that. So, lots of things happening. Check out the new issue. I'm sure you guys are going to love it. If you haven't checked it out already, it is definitely going to be a really fun read to go through. Then, we've got lots of great die-casts coming up in the month. And we've been receiving some really cool stuff. For example, Sparky model. I received these this morning. Check it out, absolutely beautiful. We've got the 962 Porsche Dower, the Le Mans red version and the black version. So we'll be getting these out, plus some fantastic Le Mans cars. So can't wait to be dropping these in the magazine. But till then, we've got some really nice stuff opened up for you already on the show. Now, I've been really excited about this because this is my first Elite 64 and I was rather surprised as to how easy it was to get this. It comes in a Hot Wheels protector case, fairly simple here in the UK, and pretty sure a lot of people out there are going to be really upset about me cracking open a Hot Wheels Elite, but I have to admit that this really caught my eye because of the detail. I mean, the details on this is absolutely fantastic. And yes, we have pre-cracked it open, but just have a look at that beauty. I really love the detail quality of the engine. Now, a lot of people have been talking about engine detail on 164 scale cars, and this is really nice. This obviously shows that Hot Wheels has been taking a leaf out of the books from all the new cars that are coming out and all the new brands, and they've decided that they're going to get in on the action and develop some really cool models. And I have to say, every bit of this car, the side mirrors, the check out the monocoque chassis underneath as well. Yep, that is a true monocoque chassis. Bet you didn't expect that, actually. Bet you didn't expect that on a Matchbox. Sorry, on a Hot Wheels. Really stunning detail. I am really pleased with that. Lensed lights. And yeah. Glad I opened that up. Have a nice close-up of this. The McLaren MC62 from Hot Wheels Elite. Sorry, M6 GT. Terrible with names. Yeah, the M6 GT. I'm gonna have to take some pictures, do some research, write about this, and then put it up on social media. But as far as, you know, cracking things open, you've got the petrol tank, you've got the 8-cylinder, there. It's stunning, beautiful. There you go once again. The McLaren. Beautiful. This is by far one of the hottest 164 cars that I've got my hands on this week, so I'm really pleased with that. Now, I don't have any fancy 164 Honda NSXs to show you, but I do have this from Jada's new big time Japan JDM tuner line. They've got this 124 scale drift version of the Honda NSX. This is the Japanese NSX version, so obviously the lights are a little different and the front is a little different. But yeah, just check that out, guys. Lovely detailing, opening parts, red racing seats inside. Jada have really stepped up their game in terms of their cars. They're pulling out some really beautiful 124 scale models, and I have to say their pink slips are also really nice. This entire range actually is quite beautiful. Going to be taking more pictures up, obviously opening parts all around. I'm going to need some sort of tool to open up the bonnet, but there you go. That is an opening part, and a lot of people used to complain about Jada's opening parts and the gaps are too big, and oh well, that has changed, people. Jada is looking more and more into their cars being more and more collectible, and as a result of that, their gaps in their cars have become far better and making it quite hard to crack some of these open. So, you know, good stuff from Jada. This is from their new JDM tuner line. They've got 4 models. All of them look beautiful, but I thought, you know, it'd be nice to bring out this beautiful Honda NSX and let you guys have a gander at it, because right now at the moment NSXs are a little popular. So I thought I'd give you a 124 scale version to keep an eye out for. But if 124 scale is something that you're not into, may I present to you Automobile and their 118 scale version of the Honda NSX. Guys, isn't that absolutely gorgeous? Beautiful things, like check out that engine at the back there. Look at that. You can see the beautiful Mugen engine. This is gonna look really stunning. It's 118 scale. Absolutely fantastic details. Gorgeous. So if you're looking for a beautiful Honda NSX automobile, guys, just gorgeous. I'm loving how gorgeous this looks. Now, Automobile, GT Spirit and Solido have gone deep into JDM territory. If you check out our new issue of CastHeads magazine, you will see that we have actually discussed one of GT Spirit's new offerings in the JDM range, and they're really clipping Ignition Models wings because they've got the same detail, they've got the same quality for much less the price. For us, that sounds absolutely fantastic because now we can get our hands on some really crazy looking JDMs, but they're not the only ones. As you just saw, Automobile themselves have also pulled out quite a few JDMs this year, and that Honda NSX is one of them. In the CastHeads magazine, you'll be able to catch the the Nissan Z, Fairlady Z, that Automobile have done. Again, another exquisite 118 scale model, Solido. And they bring you their Street Fighter version of the RX-7. Now, we really like this RX-7, and we really like the Solido versions of the RX-7 as well. As you know, pop-up headlights. Of course, this is their drift version. They've got their air splitters at the back. They've got a drift style aero kit as well. Tow hook in the front. Unfortunately, yeah, you gotta, there you go. So it doesn't have that sleepy look. Now, Solido have been doing some really righteous looking RX-7s, and I can tell you right now, in the next issue of the magazine that we're going to be working on, we're going to look at all the RX-7s that Solido have been doing up until now. And they've got three. They've got one in a beautiful bluish green. They've got a red one with BBS style rims, and now this is their Street Fighter version, which kind of looks like the Bathurst version as well. Really digging this, really loving this. Absolutely fantastic. Solido is kicking it with they're kicking it, killing it, slicing it, dicing it with their JDM models this year. I've got a beautiful Skyline, the tribute to Brian, coming up, the R35 GT in our social media. We're going to be doing a shoot on that. It's really stunning stuff. Beautiful. So there you go. Some really nice 118 scales from Solido, Automobile, and of course GT Spirit. And finally, this thing is something we're going to wrap things up now. You may have noticed on our social media, we have been advertising and talking about Skelectrics. The reason why we like Skelectrics is taking the models that we love and putting them on track and then allowing people to race them around. And they've got some fantastic models, they've got some beautiful stuff, and the excitement of being able to race them around yourself. Now, not all of us can take the time to build our own die-cast tracks and the intricateness of doing so and everything. So much easier to be able to get something in the box, and that is exactly what Skelectrics offers. And slot car racing has been around for a really long time, so you're obviously going to be able to see some really beautiful cars from Skelectrics. They've got a new range that's come out, and it ranges from TV pop culture through to drift, through rally, through various different versions. And again, they're slot cars, so you can use them on many of the tracks that Skelectrics does. And slot car racing has got fairly advanced. It's worth having a look at what they've got nowadays. Now, I don't have the slot car tracks yet. I am looking at getting one, but this did really pique my interest, and this is a limited edition. It's limited to 2000. It's a complete set, and it is the Skelectrics Legends. This is the 24 Hours at Daytona, featuring the Ferraris, the P330s if I'm not mistaken, and it features all three cars, and it comes in this beautiful Legends box. Also has this thing, card. These are not plastic. Well, they are plastic. but they look really good. They look like they're metal, and the paint job and everything, as you can see, is absolutely beautiful. And like I said, comes in a beautiful presentation box as well. Really nice stuff, isn't it, guys? And now, since everybody's talking about Ferrari these days, I thought this would be a perfect addition to your Ferrari models and memorabilia. Two of these have drivers as well inside them, and it's kind of cute. Really like that. And yeah, check it out, guys. Expand your collectrix. Absolutely loving it. Right, so that's it from me. I wanted to keep this as short as possible. There is a lot of strange stuff happening in the diecast world, and casters are not going to get involved in any of that because we're not interested in any of that. We're here to develop cool content and show you guys what is available. And one thing we can tell you is, look, we keep saying this, don't have the FOMO. There's always an opportunity. There'll always be castings that come out. If you miss it, it's going to come out later on. There's no such thing as here today, gone tomorrow, never to be seen again. That does not happen. Perfect case in point, we thought that Ferrari left Hot Wheels forever. Everybody hoarded their Ferraris, kept them carded in boxes. Now a lot of them are wondering where the second-hand value of their carded Ferraris are going to go now that Ferrari has come back. Who cares? Enjoy yourself, enjoy the hobby, and enjoy CastHeads magazine. That's the most we can do, and that's what we're all about. So that is it. First episode of Cars and Caffeine with CastHeads magazine done. And we're going to be having more stuff. Hopefully we'll be getting more content lined up as well. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Going to put these on a rotating display for you guys. And yeah, we're going to be starting on the new issue. So check out the latest issue of the magazine, because the next issue also is going to be, as usual, as incredible as the models we get from all our friends from around the world. Thank you so much for joining us. This is me, Nigel, signing off, and a big shout out to Puma once again. Just love the stuff that they throw our way. Nigel out.